Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me this morning for a care package video. Got two that have come in here in recent days while I was away. So spent a little bit of time in the New York City, northern New Jersey region this past week, which is why you have those cards that you do in the backdrop there. Figured they were an appropriate pair to throw up now that I'm back home on this Friday morning and had a little time to record a video. So I have two packages that have come in. One from my buddy Diego at Sports Cards Detour, and the other you'll recognize by the sticker here, Spidey over at Araña Boys, who actually just sent me cards only a couple weeks ago. So really appreciate it. He's well known as one of the most generous people in the YouTube card community with good reason. So let's see what Diego sent here for starters. This is pretty cool. I like this touch Diego. So I mentioned Diego's channel is called Sports Cards Detour, and his note here says, here, take a sports card detour. I will do that. We got a pull tab here. Love it. Shane, here's the other end of the trade for the Will Myers card. Enjoy the shine. Maybe Z Folio, question mark. Diego. And then he says, P.S. I know it was not a trade, but I made it one. Well, thank you, Diego. You touched on this in your letter there, and I agree. You certainly didn't need to send anything back. I was happy to send you that Will Myers. So I pulled a Will Myers refractor out of a pack of 2021 Topps Chrome Baseball that I opened here on the channel. I knew Diego was a Myers fan. And didn't even realize at the time that he was sort of super collecting all the different variations of that image of Will Myers. It's a great shot of him kind of calling his shot. And so sent that refractor off to Diego, and you certainly didn't need to do this, but man, check out this card that Diego sent in return. Lights out Nolan Ryan from Donruss Optic. This hits on a lot of different wins for me as far as my collecting interest. You honestly knocked it out of the park here, Diego, with this one card. Huge fan of the shine, huge Nolan Ryan guy. Absolutely do not have this. In fact, I just showed a run of Nolan Ryan cards in yesterday's video, a little box rummage that I did, and kind of touched on the fact that I was and still am a Nolan collector for many years. So your timing is amazing. And then lastly, you are 100% correct that is going into a Z Folio. That'll probably go directly into my purple Z Folio since it has a nice purple motif going on there and color design. That is an absolute home run for the collection. Thank you, Diego. Again, you certainly didn't need to do it, but I really appreciate your generosity, and I'll be hanging on to your note, and that card will be in my collection permanently. So thank you. And pretty cool. I've started seeing these pop up on a couple cards I got in via eBay as well. These Beckett Shields. They're pretty nice. They're sort of like card savers, but they have a nice quality to them. Good rigidness. I'm a fan of those. So I appreciate that card, Diego. And then we have this one here that came in. I have a feeling this is going to be part of the Mr. Fisherbike Allergic to 1,000 subs contest or VR that's going on. Obviously, talked about that in a recent video, but Scotty really set the bar high by mailing out, I think close to like 3 dozen packages or something insane like that. Motivated me to get off my butt, and I got about a dozen of them put together, which I got out before I went on my road trip for work this week. So those should be arriving in mailboxes, hopefully starting this weekend, all around the States, and even one up in Canada. Great packaging job here by Spidey also. All right, and as I said, this is, or as I suspected, the Allergic to 1K contest for Mr. Fisherbike. So appreciate this, not just because I'm sure you sent something nice here, Scotty, you always do, but also because you got me entrance into the contest by posting this video this morning containing these cards. So thanks for thinking of me. Oh, it looks like we have a note on the back. Shane, hope you are well. Here are a few cards I think you'll like, and you can get entered into Mr. Fisherbike's contest, as I just said. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your friendship as well, Spidey. enjoy, Spidey of the Araña boys. So thank you for the note. I will keep that along with Diego's and all of my other YouTube notes. And we have a very well protected inside their little team set bag here that looks like it's got some hockey cards in it. And man, on each end of the bag, we're off to a fantastic start. I absolutely love this Net Deposits insert set. And I actually posted a video a couple back now where I built my own Metal Universe blaster, so to speak, on Sport Lots. And I loaded up on Net Deposits. I got like Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, Barkov, some other stars, and I didn't get the Bruins players because they weren't available cheaply on Sport Lots when I was putting that together. So honestly, Spidey, if you sent nothing but these two cards just on the outside of this package, this would have been an absolute home run. I suppose I should maybe just try to go for the Net Deposit set at this point. I pulled the Ovechkin out of my blaster. I got Crosby and McDavid, as I said, the two Bruins here. So, I mean, kind of getting to the point where I might as well just pursue the set. But awesome stuff. These just have great shine. Here's one that I've been interested in. I've been looking at these on ComC, but I haven't seen one in hand yet. These are from the Allure set, and they're called City Celly for Celebration. And it's exactly what it sounds like. Basically a picture celebrating, of the athlete celebrating in front of the backdrop of the city where they play their games. So I've always enjoyed these kind of like landscape based, or location based backgrounds on cards. I think it's kind of a cool gimmick. Sort of reminds me, what was it on the baseball and hockey front in the early 90s? I think it was 93 Leaf, where the card backs showed, you know, buildings or landmarks from the city where the athlete played. Always thought that was a cool set. Wow, this is great. So obviously, you know, Spidey, one of the things that's great about Spidey, he pays close attention to the channels that he watches, I can tell, because he's obviously as put together that I am a Aho fan. I really think this kid is a solid player with a very bright career in front of him. I mean, he's been around a few years now, but he's still relatively young for Carolina. So awesome card there. And then nice, check this out. Two more Allure parallels. These are the Black Rainbow parallels from this year's set. And you know, I've talked again and again, and I know many collectors feel the same way. And there is the Ovi, another one towards my Ovechkin Rainbow. The generosity of this cardboard community out there. I'm almost, you know, building an Ovechkin Rainbow from this set, just with the cards that I've received in care packages from people. That's how amazing this community is. So I've got now the Peggy Bundy or Leopard parallel. I've got this Black Rainbow. I've got an orange slice that came in from my friend Sean. Spidey sent me another one or two of these Ovechkins of different types as well. And to get the McDavid here on top of that, these are my two favorite modern day NHL players by a long shot. They're the two guys that I collect the most, that you see the most on this channel. And I can tell you with 100% confidence, I did not have either of these cards before receiving this package. Just awesome. Like Diego's Nolan Ryan, those are going directly into the Z Folio. And then I'm going to pull this one off the bat because I saw what looks like a die cut card coming last. So this is a David Pastrnak NHL Journey out of Synergy, serial numbered to 899. So some good Bruins love in this package as well, with Pasta's Net Deposits and a serial numbered Synergy. And yeah, oof, these rainbows are nice. So love these Black Rainbows. Allure is such a fun set. If you're on ComC, highly recommend, and you have an interest in hockey cards, just type in Allure or 2020 Allure and take a look at what's out there for literally pocket change. I am scooping up, you know, parallels of guys like Ovechkin, Leon Draisaitl, players of that ilk for like 50 cents, and beautiful, you know, colored cards. So highly recommend pursuing some Allure on ComC if you're on there. And then the final card, nice. Man, I have not seen these in person, but this is a beautiful Sebastian Aho. I'm not even sure what this is called. Green Quartz. I knew it was green something. Green Quartz, and numbered out of 99 copies. Amazing card. Other than I have his Young Guns rookie, but I would have to say that after that Young Guns, this is probably now the best Aho card in my small collection of the man. I did pick up a couple more rookies of his on ComC that I'll have in a few months whenever I ship my order, but man, this is too much. You've blown me away again here, Spidey. I'm so grateful. I know you know that, and I know, as I said, you're certainly one of the most generous people I've encountered in all my years in this hobby, and I truly value our friendship and look forward to many years of sharing the hobby with you to come. And Diego, thank you again to you as well for your kindness and sending that awesome card back, even though you clearly didn't need to, and hitting a home run there. So we'll wrap it, but just another example of how awesome this card community is here on YouTube. I just really appreciate it, everybody. I hope everyone's enjoying the hobby as much as I am, or even half as much as I am. And I'll certainly be back in the very near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care.